are blessed with rain today. It's going to make the farmers happy. It's going to make the homeowners happy because it's going to green up those beautiful yards. Right now at Dell's, we're going to take a little tour through the greenhouse, and our benches are adorned with the beautiful big-headed pansy. It's a great flower to use in those early containers outside because it can withstand some of these cooler temperatures. Another plant out there that I like to use in my pots out front is the potted hydrangea. The great big blossoms, and as they fade in their color, they have great textures to blend in with the annual pottery. Our geranium benches are filling up too. Every year we bring in these bright, beautiful geraniums, a great standby to mix in your annual containers in your front or in your back patio. Bicolors, deep pinks, light pinks, reds, deep reds, orange reds. It's a great plant. We have topiary geraniums available as well for that container where you need a little height of color. We have hanging baskets already. Great hanging baskets of mixed geraniums and calibrachoa. Containers as well. In the tropical section, the mandevillas have arrived. The mandevilla is a great plant that blooms all summer long. You can train it to grow up a trellis or a set of bamboo poles. It's a great plant, and it will bloom all season long. The bedding plants are starting to arrive as well. The sweet alyssum in the purples and whites. It's a great filler plant. Marigold is a wonderful standby plant as it endures our hot summers. The euphorbia, a filler. The thrillers, fillers, and spillers are available. Don't forget to mix in those fillers because they provide great texture contrast to the colorful plants you choose for your containers. I love the begonias. Look at how beautiful these are. The bright apricot, the corals, the deep pink, and it's a shade lover. It can tolerate those lower light areas, and it can also withstand some sun. I love the begonia. We have those available in hanging baskets as well. By midsummer, they'll be full of blooms. Again, some more tropicals, the hibiscus. The hibiscus was brought in and unwrapped last week. Look at this beautiful new orange color. I cannot believe how wonderful that is. The Fiesta hibiscus is a favorite among our customers. Over in the tropical plant side, we have great foliage plants. These are plants you can purchase right now, bring home, enjoy in your living room, on your windowsill, and then when the temperatures are warm enough, take them outside. Mix them in with your containers of annual flowers. I love to do that. The tropicals are a great selection that you can choose to send to a person who's experiencing a loss, a friend or a loved one. They also make for a great statement in your living room. The dracaenas, the tropical plants, are just amazing. The gardenia, you can just smell it when you see it. Come on out and smell it. It's so awesome. And little container collections that Todd and Nicole brought in, and Samantha. Don't forget your ultimate potting mix. You got to provide a great medium for your plants to grow in. Speaking of Samantha, she adorns our cooler every day with beautiful mixes of fresh flowers. Call in today. We'll send one to someone you love, or just come in and pick up some for your own enjoyment. In our gardening area, we have onions and potatoes. It's the perfect time to plant potatoes. We have the Kennebec, the Yukon Gold, the ever-popular potato varieties that everyone enjoys. And if you're ready to start strawberry plants, we have them in our cooler now. Connie and Bob and Todd and Nicole, they all have answers for you with our chemical section, the organics, the fertilizers, the weed preventers, an important part to a successful garden. Come on out and we'll show you around. In our back room, we have wonderful selections of pottery collections. Todd has brought in many different colors, and they're great to mix and match for your front door. Out in the nursery, Bob always brings in great selections of textures, plants of medium size, large size, small little size for the foreground planting, pussy willows, the early spring blossoms of flowering dogwood and crab trees. Don't forget to consider lining your borders with some privacy plants. Create a little oasis of your own for your backyard. We have textures, we have plants for arid gardens, we have plants for wet gardens, shade gardens, full sun gardens. Every year, we search out new varieties of shrubs, improved varieties with better blooming, with better foliage, with great dwarf sizes to fit that smaller garden need. The tiny wine, the bloomerang dark purple lilac is a favorite. It repeats its blooms, and it's a wonderful color and fragrance. The standby limelight hydrangea for a bigger border plant, fine line buckthorn for that texture plant that also provides some privacy and a backdrop to your garden. For the pollinator garden, we have great selections as well. Here's a little lady lilac is new, neon burst dogwood with its bright golden foliage. Many plants that we can show you. Our nursery is staffed with experts that are happy to help you. The double play spirea is the new one for us. And vine crop, we have clematis, we have trumpet vine, and lots of improved varieties of shrubs that have been around for a while. But like I said, they have new outstanding colors. Don't forget the evergreen foliage for that winter interest. We have the dark green yew, the pyramidal yew for that focal point on the corner, that anchoring plant. For those of you who like to decorate for this Christmas holiday season, we have the great evergreen trees that grow to be large and beautiful in your yard. And we have some smaller specimens that only grow so high, and they provide great privacy. The Techni arborvitae is a favorite of ours. We like to use that in hedge plants, a backdrop again to your garden. Winter hardy for sure. The different hydrangeas, I'm excited about the new varieties Bob has brought in. The Quickfire is a standby, but the Firelight Tidbit is a new one for us. Can't wait to see what it does. And the Little Lime Punch, it's going to be a cute one. Out in our orchard area, we have apple trees, plum trees, apricots, peaches, many varieties of apples. And if you stop out, H or Bob or Todd can show you what the varieties will do for your little orchard. You can buy it single varieties that need companion plants that will supply fruit for those peach pies, those apple pies. I bought a contender peach last year, and I harvested from it last year for a peach pie that was outstanding. The raspberry bushes for those small fruits, blueberry bushes. And in our ornamental and shade tree section, we have some new varieties as well. We also have plants that we know will be the perfect answer for your shade tree needs. The Fall Fiesta sugar maple is one of my absolute favorite shade trees. Don't forget to diversify. Eliminate the problems of the future of some plant that may have an issue, like the ash tree. It's time to replace those ash trees around our area. And Bob has answers for you. Hop hornbeam is a great plant. Diversify, like I said, so you can enjoy different textures, different heights, different elements of beauty. The crab trees, we have persistent fruit crab trees that provide spring color, and some of them have fall interest as well. Great shapes, columnar, globular shape, and the willow tree for that little kid who wants to sit under the willow tree and have their lunch. Think of the future. Provide future shade, future beauty for generations to come. The autumn blaze maple is simply a spectacular fall color plant. I love the red oak, one of my very favorite shade trees as well. And we have the oaks and the maples in different shapes. different sizes that will fit your needs in your yard. The prairie gold aspen is a beautiful fall-colored tree as well. Think of the future, like I said, the street trees that we adorn our streets with, the fall color, the spring color, the great size that provides shade protection for your home. Come on out. Our experts can help you select the perfect one.